name's Rachel, this is Ezra, and we're about to go off on an adventure. Do you want to come along? Let's go! Today we're going to compare and contrast, find out what's the same and what's different about things. Let's practice now. Can you spot the 6 differences in this picture coming up? You can pause if you need to. Off on our adventure. As we're going, we're thinking about what might be the same and what might be different. We're going to predict because we've never been to this place before. We know some information about it. For example, we know it's got a castle and we don't have a castle where we live. So on our way, we're going to predict some of the things that are the same and some of the things that are different. For your big question today, that's what I want you to do. It could be the trip that you're planning on going on, or it could just be an imaginary trip, and just think about what might be the same and what might be different. Ready for another go? Let's spot 6 differences here too. This is where we live. It's a city, so it's quite built up and busy. You can see it's got a lot of different types of buildings and different heights of buildings. This is the place that we visited. It's a bit north of us, and as you can see, it's quite different. When you're finding similarities and differences, you can look at human geography, so things that humans have built or things that humans do, and see how they're different or the same. Or you can look at the nature around you, you can look at the physical geography, at the landscapes, at the weather and so on, and compare differences then. When we got home, we drew out our favourite parts of the trip. Then we aged some paper just using tea bags, and we got our brochures and maps that we'd collected and the pictures we made, and we decided to create a large collage of our day, kind of like a map that tells the story of our day. So we started off by just deciding where we were going to put everything. We didn't glue it down yet because we knew we'd have lots of times that we might change our mind. So we arranged it into 3 different things, or 3 or 4 different things that we'd done that day, added in some words as well, and then connected them all to show kind of our journey of the day. Then I added some tape so that I could annotate, so add labels to our collage of the things that had happened, so that we could remember the fun that we'd had and the interesting things that we saw. I would love to know where you visited. Tell your grown-up to send me a message and let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.